Hello, and welcome back to Hawks Tarot. I am going to do a love reading for Aquarius. So today we're going to be using the Tarot of Sexual Magic deck. It is gorgeous. Some racy images. This is definitely not for kids. But let's see what we got going on for my Aquarius in love. So we're going to ask the energy that's coming in first, and then I'll expand from there based on what we got. So what's the energy coming in love for my Aquarius? The energy coming in love for the Aquarius. I'm a Gemini, so where's that Aquemini bond? Show me what I need to see, right? What's coming in for the Aquarius in love? Okay. All right, Aquarius. So what is the energy coming in for Aquarius in love? Energy coming in for Aquarius in love. Oh, right away. Okay. And there was one more that flipped. There it is. Okay. So bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So this could be a Pisces. This could also be someone that you think highly of. It could be someone that you really respect, someone that has a lot of knowledge and intuition. This could also be speaking to your knowledge and intuition and trusting your intuition. Okay. So right away, what flipped and came out for the energy coming in for my Aquarius in love was the King of Pentacles. So someone that is financially stable, someone that typically wants to care for and take care of their significant other. The Hermit. So the Hermit is signifying, kind of going in and doing that inner healing, right? To look at the guiding light within you. I love this card. It's a little sad because if you can tell that this guy is sitting there in like this little cave area with his one little candle, right? So he's looking at that inner light, but at the same time, look in the background here. In the background here, there's another couple in a very sensual, sexy position. But he's kind of just spending time alone, thinking to himself. So this could be, a lamenting situation. Maybe this hermit went within because his partner was with somebody else, and they needed to just go within and heal themselves before being able to come back out and start something new, right? Because you don't want to start a new relationship and just jump right in to the same, having the same issues when you didn't take time to heal yourself first. So maybe this is saying for you, Aquarius, that you need to take time to go within to heal yourself, to use that inner guiding light before just jumping into a relationship. Then came the Five of Swords. So that mental anguish that, you're in your head, you're, constantly fighting with yourself in your head about somebody or a situation. And so with this being part of the energy that's coming in for you, Aquarius, you may have a lot on your mind right now. And you're trying to maintain a sense of stability while you go within and heal. But it's taken you more time than you wanted to, right? Because you're really in your head and you've got a lot of mental conflict that's going on right here. This could also be, flipped, with the roles reversed, where the other person that is coming in for you in love, they want to be very stable for you, but they want to be healed first. They want to get out of their head. Maybe they've got a lot going on with mental stress and worry right now, and they've got to take time to heal themselves before they can come in and be stable for you. And then the last one that came out was the Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands, it's kind of like, knowing that you are protected, but also protecting yourself, and standing your ground. Holding on to what you believe, standing up for what you believe, but also standing your ground and kind of protecting yourself. Foreseeing that there may be a struggle if you don't take that time to stand your ground and get things in order for yourself first. So Aquarius, with the energy that's coming in for you in love, it looks like either you or the person that's coming in is trying to maintain a sense of financial stability. They want to be stable. They want to be there for you, or you want to be stable. You want to be in a good position to be able to start another relationship. Maybe you or this other person had to go within and do some healing because there was a lot of mental conflict about a situation. You're kind of standing your ground right now and just allowing yourself to be protected by the universe and going within to heal this before moving forward as the King of Pentacles. So with that High Priestess being on the bottom that we started with, that tells me that this person, whether it be you or the other person, is using their intuition right now. They're kind of holding back, keeping things secret, not, putting all their cards on the table yet because they're still healing themselves. They've still got a lot of mental conflict going on, so they want to make sure they're protecting themselves and standing their ground before any secrets come to light, so to speak. So use your intuition, Aquarius. If you've got healing to do, please make sure you do it, because the energy coming in for you in love is that of healing mental conflict and standing your ground so that you can have a stable relationship with somebody. And like I said, flip the role if you need to. Maybe this person is working on themselves and going within right now, and they're not really saying a lot to you, right? They're keeping a lot secret. They're using their intuition and their personal knowing to heal themselves before making that move forward. Show me the Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords about? What's the Five of Swords about? Two of Cups. So whomever is in their head, they're in their head about someone that they consider a soulmate. They're in their head about, someone that they'd like to grow with, a relationship to grow. And the Four of Wands, which is the twin flame card and another soulmate card. It's about celebrations and stable, happy home life. So either you or this person is actually having a lot of mental conflict about someone that they care very deeply about. They want this relationship to grow, or you want this relationship to grow, or you want, a good soulmate partner. You don't want the nonsense, right? So you're going to stand your ground and protect yourself while you go within and heal before coming out and letting any of those secrets come to light, to let this person know how you truly feel, or to try to move forward. Or maybe you had a fight with someone and you don't want it to be over. You want this relationship to grow. You see this bond with this person. This person feels like a soulmate, twin flame. And this could be a past person that you're still healing from, right? Maybe you wanted a relationship to grow because you thought that they were a soulmate. Or this other person wanted a relationship to grow that they thought was a soulmate. But then maybe they found out they had to go within and heal themselves. Bottom of the deck for this was the Six of Cups. So when clarifying the Five of Swords, with the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands coming out, this is definitely mental anguish about a soulmate, a partner, somebody that you or this other person wanted things to grow with, or still wants things to grow with, but they're having they're in their head constantly having a lot of mental anguish about it, and they're foreseeing that they need to protect themselves and stand their ground. They're not ready to make a passionate new beginning yet. They're still hermited, or you're still hermited. The Six of Cups, being on the bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups can be a past life soulmate. It can be a previous relationship. It can be, family and friends from childhood, someone that you've known or already. It feels like you know them, or you did know them in a past life, or you knew them when you were younger, or you have a lot of history with this person. And you or this person is in your head fighting yourself. So that's why you or this person has gone within and hermited themselves to, to look at that path and look at what's right for you moving forward. So, you or this person is in that state right now where you can't move forward yet because you're still healing, and you're still trying to get out of your head. But right now you're just kind of standing your ground and protecting yourself. All right. Show me advice in love. Show me advice in love. Advice in love for the Aquarius. Advice in love for the Aquarius. Oh, okay. King of Swords, Page of Wands, and then the Judgment in reverse. So with this being the advice, with the King of Swords being the first card out for the advice, that can be someone that is in their head, right? They're thinking very logically. Maybe they're trying not to use their heart. They're trying to make a head over heart decision. They're trying to be very logical, very just. So with this being part of the advice, make sure that you do speak your truth from a place of kindness and compassion. Make sure that you are logical in these decisions, and that you're not just beating yourself up over, a past love, or over thinking, this person's not going to want to be with you, or, whatever that mental anguish about this soulmate is, right? So make sure that you do speak your truth. The King of Swords as well can have a lot of emotion that they don't share, right? So it's not necessarily that they're cold, it's just that they're being logical about it. So, as you're going within and trying to work on this mental anguish, or the other person involved is doing this, the advice for you in this situation is to make sure that you are using your head. And then the Knave of Wands, right? So that small offering of passion, right? You want to do something new, you want to go for it, but that being as part of the advice is, first think it through. First, make sure that you are coming from a place of balance, that you are using your head, that you are not just jumping into something because you feel a soulmate bond, that you're taking that time to go within and to heal yourself, and not put yourself at risk for more struggle. And then once you do speak from a place of kindness and compassion, and you do speak your mind, and you do use your head and logic in this decision making for yourself, then you can make a small passionate offer, small new beginning of, this could be wanting to start a new relationship. This could be going away from a relationship in the past that you felt very strongly for that person, but you had a lot of mental anguish that's coming in for you now, and that's in your energy right now, and that caused you to hermit yourself or it caused this other person, because of a past issue with someone that they felt very deeply for, they felt like they had to, deal with all the mental anguish of that past relationship, and they had to go within. They had to hermit themselves. And so now, for you, this is not telling you to jump right in to anything. It's telling you that you can have a passionate new beginning with someone, whether that be with the Aquarius, or whether that be, the Aquarius is considering going for someone new, despite a past issue with a different soulmate. But it's telling you to use your head. So please make sure that you're not just jumping into things for the passion, and that you are using your head and healing yourself first, making sure that you come into a new situation balanced. And then with the Judgment being in reverse, as part of the advice, that could be saying that you're not liberating yourself, or it could be saying that, understand that there may not be a happy, positive outcome with this past person that caused you a lot of mental anguish, that made you want to go hermit yourself, right? Maybe you've been in your head a lot, and this is just telling you need to go within and heal, and you're in your head about someone that yeah, they may have been a soulmate. They may have been someone you felt very deeply about. They may have hurt you. But you have to still go within, because the energy coming in for you in love is the Hermit. So before you jump into anything, please make sure that you do go within and heal, and get out of your head about this soulmate, about this past person, or about the person that you're trying to go for, right? Yeah, there's someone here that you're not supposed to work it out with, but there's also someone here that is a potential new option for you, but it's telling you to make sure that you take time to heal yourself, and that you make sure that you come from a place of speaking your truth, and that you are using your head. Because let me just say this, if someone hurt you, someone that you thought was a soulmate had hurt you and caused a lot of mental anguish for you, and that's why you're going within and, healing yourself and standing your ground, I don't want there to be a positive judgment on that person. Don't take someone back if they've shown you nothing but the same energy. Trust the energy someone gives you. And that takes me back to this Hermit card, where we first pointed out that couple, I can't pick it up, that couple back here, right? This poor person was hurt, and they had to go within to even decide how to come back out of their shell and move forward. But if someone has hurt you that you considered a soulmate, and they've shown you nothing but that same type of energy, please pull your energy back from them and heal yourself. Because this does not look like this chick, okay, she does not look like she has any respect for this person here, right? She don't give a fuck. She's out fucking somebody else already. And he is sitting here, in all this mental anguish with the Five of Swords, all this mental anguish, about this situation, about the loss of this love, or, the loss of this love that he considered a Two of Cups, a Two of Cups and a Four of Wands, right? You could have been married. This could have been that you were married and your partner cheated on you, and that made you go through a lot, and that made you go within and heal. But now the advice is telling you, to use your head. Trust the energy someone gives you. Make sure that, if you do want to move on, okay, You know, I want you to be able to move on, but I want you to heal yourself first, too, Aquarius. Don't just jump into, you know, this sexy new young thing. Use your head. Heal yourself first. Get your emotions under control. Get your mental anguish under control. Make sure you speak from a place of kindness and compassion. And there's not going to be a positive outcome for this person that hurts you. If that's the case, this person that hurts you is not, they're not getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? Like the universe always takes care of things for us. I never encourage anyone to ever focus on anger and revenge, because seriously, anger is just poisoning yourself, and revenge is ridiculous, because why would you harbor that energy, right? This person will get theirs. You just focus on yourself, okay? If they're not healed, you don't want them in your life anyway, right? Right, Aquarius? All right, let's see. So let's ask outcome. Outcome in this love situation for my Aquarius. What's the outcome in this love situation for my Aquarius? Okay. A couple flipped and one came out. Oh, so we have the Queen of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. So it seems like one of two things. Either you will be able to work with this person. You will be able to find a way to collaborate. This may be an aspect of, you know, maybe you were married and maybe this person cheated on you, or maybe you have a lot of mental anguish about something that happened with an ex, or, you know, a current relationship that may soon be an ex. And you're taking that time to heal yourself. But maybe this is saying on a level of co-parenting, that you guys will be able to work things out as a co-parenting situation, and have a lot of love and kindness and compassion for each other in the situation that you were in. So that's one aspect of it. So maybe you need to just work on healing yourself and getting out of the mental anguish, but making sure that you do stand your ground, because you don't deserve to be hurt either. Know your worth, Aquarius. And then this is also saying that if you did have a family with this person, if you did have children with this person, the outcome here shows that you will be able to co-parent. You have to focus on the aspect of being loving and caring, not only towards yourself, but towards others for the situation at hand, right? And be able to be that loving Queen of Cups energy, even if that person hurts you. Now, I'm not saying take them back. I'm not saying, you know, do everything for them to try to get them back. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying you still need to heal yourself and stand your ground and know your worth, but it doesn't mean that you guys can't work together. It doesn't mean that you guys can't collaborate to still make sure that your family and your children are okay. And you still want to have a loving energy for the fact that that is your children's parent, right? It is really hard on children when their parents get divorced, yet their parents do nothing but talk shit about the other parent. That's not okay. Keep that shit away from your children. They'll figure out what happened eventually, right? When they become adults, when they start looking at, you know, the situation from all aspects, when they start understanding, you know, what you two went through as adults dealing with the situation at hand. Once they become more mature, once they're able to understand a little bit more about the dynamics of relationships, they'll figure it out. You don't need to be the one to talk shit about your ex, about your child's father or mother, okay? Collaborate to make sure that things can be loving moving forward right? Because remember, you did have a lot of love for that person no matter how much they hurt you. Remember that you did love that person at one point. Remember that you chose to have children with that person. You chose to start a family with that person. So now moving forward, you have to respect yourself and the dynamic that you're currently in, as well as respect the other person in that situation. And really come up with a good way to co-parent and be loving towards each other from a compassionate standpoint. Not from a standpoint of, you know, being upset because they didn't choose you, or being upset because they cheated or things fell apart or what have you, whatever it was. Moving forward, the outcome is still telling you to be able to co-parent and be loving and kind, to work with that person for what you need to do together, especially if you have children together. That's the big one that I'm getting off of this. Bottom of the deck was 7 of Swords and 6 of Cups. So this even further verifies that someone that you had a family with, someone from your past, someone you were married to, someone you felt, you know, this strong 6 of Cups bond with, there was lies that came out. There was lies, betrayal. I kind of already was picking that up with the other cards. It does sound like this was a really rough situation on you, Aquarius. But when it comes to love, right, these situations can all teach us something. They can all help us heal ourselves. And not every soulmate was meant to be in your life forever. Some soulmates just come into your life for short periods of time, but then we each grow. And then sometimes we don't both grow and spiritually ascend at the same level, at the same time frame. So we have to learn how to still be kind and compassionate to others and ourselves, and know our worth, and move on and heal and forgive ourselves for the dynamic that we were in, right? This was a hurtful situation if this is what you're going through right now, Aquarius, and I'm sorry that you're going through this. If this is speaking on not a past relationship, if this is speaking on anything to do with new love, I'd say that either you or this other person has a lot of mental anguish and is taking that time for yourself to protect yourself before making a move forward with anyone new. And then at that point, what the outcome would tell me, if this is someone new, is that you will be able to come together with this person. You will be able to work very well together. You will be loving. This person will be loving to you. You will be loving to this person. Maybe that's what you were missing in the last relationship, right? Maybe what you were really missing was that intimacy, that love, that compassion, that kindness, the emotional fulfillment, not only within yourself, but within a relationship. Maybe this other relationship didn't have that. And this is telling you that once you heal yourself, once you release a lot of this mental anguish, that you're going to be able to have this beautiful celebration with somebody else, this collaboration, and this true, loving, fulfilling relationship. I think we covered pretty much about the aspect of if it was an ex. That all came out pretty clearly. If there was someone that had hurt you more recently, or if it was an ex or a bad divorce or something like that, that all came out pretty clearly. As far as the new love aspect goes, I'm going to pull one more card for you, Aquarius, because I'm curious. When will my Aquarius invite in a new love? When will my Aquarius invite in a new love? Ha! Perfect. 9 of Pentacles. And 10 of Swords on the bottom. And 4 of Swords underneath that. and justice underneath that. Okay, Aquarius, it's all very clear. So you will have a new love come in for you once you feel stable on your own again. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles. Once you do heal from the situation that you're in right now, and you feel stable and good on your own again, okay? Once you're single, once the divorce is finalized, once everything's worked out, and you've taken the time to heal yourself and forgive yourself, forgive the other person, forgive the situation. Once you feel good and stable on your own again, Nine of Pentacles, is when you will have that new love. And then with the bottom of the deck being Justice, Four of Swords, and Ten of Swords, that tells me once you get over the painful ending. So once you get over what hurt you, once you take the time to heal, this can be interpreted as moving on, right? Once you take the time to, things are going to get better now. The painful part is over. The lies that came out, the mental anguish that you had to go through with someone from your past that you cared very deeply about. It was hurtful, but it's over now. And now is the opportunity for you to move forward. So you will have a new love. You will have a new beautiful love once you feel stable on your own again, once you're single and stable again on your own. You've moved on from the painful hurt. The Four of Swords, you've taken the time to rest and heal. You didn't just jump right into something. You took the time for yourself. And then Justice. This will work out in a balanced way that's appropriate. So yeah, Aquarius, you went through something rough, and I feel for you with this. But if you are looking, take the time to heal for yourself. Make sure that if you do still have to know this person, like if you have a family together, that you work on healing yourself so that you can be compassionate and kind to that person. For the children, I'm not saying be with them. I'm saying be kind and compassionate and collaborate with them so that you can co-parent appropriately. If you are looking for new love eventually, it does look like you have new love coming in. Once you heal, you're fully single and you feel stable again, new love will come in for you again. But you do have to move on from this hurtful ending that you had, and you do have to take time for yourself, and you do have to make sure that you actually rest. Four of Swords. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. You guys can like, share, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all of it. Please make sure if you are going to comment appropriately. Remember, we want to put out good energy to get back good energy. I love you, Aquarius. Thank you so much. You take care of yourselves, okay? This was rough. Something you went through. It was a painful ending, but things are looking up now. Take the time for yourself. And if you do need a personal reading, please check the description box below. I am available. Thank you. Bye.